Hi guys, welcome back. I am using one of my new molds. Actually got this for my birthday back in July from my daughter Christy. It's a set of 4 and I haven't really used them before. Well, I shouldn't say I haven't. I used it a couple of times and it didn't work for me with the shapes. This is still when I was relatively new with resin. I mean, I still am. It's only been a few months or maybe 4 months. I don't know. But anyway, I thought I'd give them a go. Now, today's inspiration is from the lovely Sherry Moulton. Hi, Sherry. I love, love, love your flower design that you did the other day. So she's got something similar. I don't know if it's the same mold as this. Not sure. This one's got like a piece on top of a piece. Not sure if it's the same one, but anyway, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals, and I'm going to try her design with the 3D flower. Now, what I'm going to do, because I've just mixed up my resin, and it gets really hot really quick, so I'm going to measure it out, put it in there, and then I'm going to wait for the period of time. I like to start piping at 30 minutes. Now, it's different for every resin. So don't go by what mine is, my time. This is the Barnes Clarity. It's a 2-part of A and 1 part of B. So I've mixed up, what did I do? I did 60 grams of A and 25 grams of B. So I'm going to just weigh out, because I don't need very much for my piping. I'm just going to weigh out 20 grams, and then the rest, you know, about 60-ish will go in the mold, and I'm hoping that by doing it this way it doesn't overheat. I tried to do quite a few times actually. I've tried to do a set of 4 coasters with the 3D flower effect. It has not worked because, and I'm putting it down to the fact that I make up so much resin and it just gets too hot. So, and I leave it in the cup, you see. So I think I'll try it again, but I'll have my 4 coasters. I'll do what I'm doing today, actually put the remaining resin in there. So this is about 60 grams, probably about 2 ounces. I'm not filling it up all the way because I do want to do a top coat like Sherry does with some glitter. Hopefully it works. So this is only about, oh, we're not even halfway up the sides of the mold yet. So, and I'm just hoping that, like I said before, because I've got it in here and it's shallow, it's not going to overheat, because you know when you leave it in a cup and it's quite deep, it goes off really quickly. And that's the problem I had. I'm just going to wipe my stick so I can keep it again. That's the problem I had when I did those 4 coasters all at once. It just set up so fast and got hot, and I thought, oh, I can't do this, it's not working. And then it occurred to me that I need to decant into there. Oh, I wanted to show you these. I can take my gloves off now because I've done the resin. I ordered these a little while ago. Let's get these off. And I thought they would be fantastic for my centers. So if you Google, well, I got these on eBay. I just Googled, well, eBayed, eBay search, sequin flowers. So these are pretty big. They're about 1 inch across. So I've got purple, a light blue, sort of a grayish. I've got some aqua, yellow, pink. This is like a teal. This one's a little bit different. This one's a bit smaller. It's like a cream colored flower, and it's got like little petals on it, and it's got a little raised nib on the inside. So looking forward to using those. But today I thought I would go with purple. And then I've got these gorgeous purple chunky, super chunky glitter from Doris. And I know they're not exactly the same color, but I don't like them to be exactly the same color. Otherwise you can't see the difference. You know, you can't say, okay, that's your flower, that's your glitter, if they're both exactly the same. So I'm going to use one of these. Actually, it tells me where I got it from. Look at that. That finishingtouch.com.au. So let's have a look at them. They're not exactly flat. They're a bit concave. So they've got a bit of a curve on them. So what I would want is that side to be showing on the top, so that would kind of go in like so. Let me move these out of the way now. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, now I can do lots and lots. If this works, I'm going to do like a set of 4, you know, in the teal. Oh, looking forward to it. I'll put them over there for now. Now, where's my stick? I need to push that down. I guess I can use this. And luckily, like funnily enough, I didn't do this on purpose, but these little sequins have got, like they're mimicking the petal, aren't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter if they're not exactly in the same spot. Like that's not. I wonder if I can get them to be. Oh, look at that. It's kind of. That one's for there, that one's for there, that one's for there, that one's for there, and that one's for there. They're similar. They're not exactly. And hopefully, because it's quite large, it will stay in the center. Like so. Got a few bubbles. I need to go into the other room and get my my blowtorch. It's in the other room where I've been making molds. You guys have ordered so many molds from me, and I'm hand making them, so I'm a bit behind. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I can only do 2 of each, like 2 of each master mold. I can make 2 a day on the days that I'm not working. So if I've got 6 molds on the go, I can do 12 a day, but still it's yeah, I need to catch up. So now in here, this is the 20 grams of resin. I'm going to put my Castin Craft in. This is the gorgeous 3D petal maker, and I'm going to go with my usual 3 drops for 20 grams. 1, 2. It's probably more than 3 drops. I cut the top off. Otherwise, you're squeezing forever and you can't get it off. So mine has a drop, it drops in, and then it has like a train that follows it. So it's probably more than 3 drops, but for me, that's how I do it. It's 3 drops. It might be 4 or 5, just teensy-wincy little drops without that train that follows. Now, I like to add just 1 drop of the Pinata alcohol ink as well. I just think that it helps make it nice and flowy. So that's that. That's my next stage. I've got my piping bag there ready to go. It's in a little cup. Love these little cups. I get them from eBay. I love eBay. I shop every day on eBay. Love it. And I mean, I just search. I do Australian only, so I know it's going to be here in a few days. Although some things do still take a long time, even from Australia. Now, I like it to be just opaque. All right? That's how I like it anyway. So you can't see the stick through there. When I put a pile on top, I can't see the stick through it. So that's how I know it's ready. Just when it goes like that. Otherwise, it's too heavy and it tends to sink. Okay, so that's that. It's starting to get warm, but it's only been 10 minutes, so what I'm going to do now, I'm all organized. I've got that, I've got that. That's for my next layer, if it works. I'm going to go and get my blowtorch, and I'm going to come back to you in about 20 minutes, 15, probably 15 minutes. All right, I'll see you then. Okay, let's do this. Now, I'm going to put my white into my little piping bag. And I hope I haven't left it too long. As I said, it's a really hot day today. And I think you need to account for that. So, we shall see. Whoops, you've moved. Oh, don't blow bubbles at me. Let's torch you again. Now, what Sherry did, she did these like sort of curly things like that. Kind of looks like a pastry, doesn't it? So I'm going to have a go at that as well because it looked really, really pretty. I'll snip about it's about 4 millimeters off, I guess. It's Let's move everything out of the way. Okay, here we go. Hope that's still in the middle, hasn't moved too much. Right, let's do this. Go around and around like that. Oops, my resin's getting quite sticky. Hope I haven't left it too long. Oh well, if I have, I just have to do it again, don't I? It's really hard when you're used to doing something one way, and then the weather changes and you have to recalculate everything because it's setting up faster. Hopefully it'll be all right. Okay, there we go. A little bit more in the middle there. Make a little circle. I've still got quite a lot left. How did that happen? I usually like to use it all, but I guess it is 30 grams. All right, let's do some heat on low, the heat gun. Hopefully I haven't left it too long. It's not really moving very much, you guys. Oh, come on. Usually when it's not moving like this, I've left it too long. Push from the outside in, get that middle one as well. A little bit of heat in the middle. Alrighty, don't overdo it. You've just spent half an hour waiting, or 25 minutes waiting for your resin to thicken so that it'll bloom and not sink. So don't overheat it because it gets really thin and then it'll just, sink. I don't know why I've got so much left. Well, you guys, it looks as if it's closing up. Is it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it? I can see the outside is. The middle is still a bit of a, I can see the swirl in the middle. I did put more in because it was the middle. But anyway, hopefully it'll work. Hopefully. Right, let me get my gloves off. I'll take you down for a little bit of a close-up. And we'll see if it's working. Whoops, squeaky little thingy on my tripod. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, oh my gosh. It looks as if it's doing it. There's a bubble. I have to pop that. It looks as if it's doing it, you guys. I hope the middle's going to be alright. I did that last little swirl. So there's no unmolding when I come back to you next, because I'm going to put the layer of, where is it? The layer of glitter on. So I'll wait. Hopefully I can do it today. It doesn't have to be totally set. It just has to be set enough for me to pour another layer on. So it looks as if it's doing it. Yay! Oh my gosh. I've had so much trouble with it lately. It's hit and miss this. Like, I do one good one and I do 5 bad ones. I do one good one and I do 5 bad ones. And every time the weather changes, I have to recalculate. Alright, I'll see you soon for the next step. Hey guys. Now, as you can hear, hopefully you can hear, it's hard enough, I think, to put the glitter on. Like, it's still soft. You know, if I had to push my fingernail into it, it would, it would bend. But it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and I want to get this done so that it can set overnight and I can demold it in the morning. So let's pour some of this glitter in. The super chunky glitter. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. Let's just put a little bit in first to get out of the way. Knowing me, I'd knock it over. I don't know if I want it like a little bit transparent or quite opaque, like not being able to see through the glitter. Maybe a little bit more. I think that'll do. And I don't think I want to put any ink in it. I think I'll just keep it this pretty colour. I think. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. I haven't done this before. What I have learnt though is what I think is if you make your first layer thicker, when the colour drops down and then the top of it kind of moves, you get more of a 3D look if it's a little bit thicker. That's what I'm assuming anyway. We'll have a look when I demold tomorrow. Okay, now let's pour this on. This is 2 ounces, 60 grams. And hopefully it's enough. I just want to make sure I don't overflow it. I might not have needed all of that. Let's just push this into the little edges there. Actually, I'll put a little bit more on and then it can push itself in. Saves me doing it. I just don't want it to overflow on these little points here. I think these come in further than what the mold was that Sherry was using. It doesn't look, I mean, it looks very similar, but it's not the same mold. So I guess it's just a little bit different. This one, maybe this one's deeper. Do you want me to send you one of these, Sherry? It's from Australia. I think it's deep. Well, I'll measure it. I will measure it, see how deep it is. I've got a little bit left over. Look at that. Probably don't need it all, do I? There's no point making it too deep. I think that's enough. Does that look as if it's enough glitter? You can sort of see the white through that, which I guess is nice. See, I've got a bit left. I won't use it all. We don't have to use it. Just because we make it up doesn't mean we have to use it. I was going to clean my stick. This is my mixing stick, so I can use it again tomorrow. I'll clean up my mess. Oops, there's a drip of resin. All right, now I'll give it a bit of a torch. Pop some bubbles. I've got a little ruler here. I've got another one of these molds here. I've got a set of 4 actually. So it's difficult to get in there. Okay, that's it's actually 1 centimeter. So yeah, it's thicker than the mold that I usually use, which is 0.6. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Be careful not to burn it. Righto, no point taking you in for close-up. There's nothing to see. I will see you guys in the morning. Blink of an eye for you, but good night's sleep hopefully for me. All right, see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I'm back. And yes, I did have a good night's sleep. Although I did have a little new mum and a puppy in bed with me. Well, next to me anyway, as I do for the first 2 weeks of their lives. Just making sure that they're okay during the night. No one falls out of bed. Anyway, let's get to this. Yep, nice and hard. We've set up well. I wasn't sure, you know, if I should leave these sort of clear bits in here or whether to, you know, maybe put a little bit of purple mica powder or something in there, so maybe next time. I just don't know whether it's good to be able to see through or not, but we'll see which way works best, hey? Right, let's get this baby out. Hopefully it'll come out okay. We've got these little bits in here, which I guess might be a little bit tricky. I might leave them for last, because I can't really get in there. Oh, can I? Not really. It goes quite far in on this mould. So it's a bit, oh, that one's got through. Let's have to push a bit harder. Let's go around and do that one. There we go. Yep, I can do it. Just have to push from down there. Alrighty. Oh, geez, I hope this works. Alright, it's out. Oh my gosh. Please work, please work, please work. Look at all those sparkles. It's picking up all these different colours around it. Look at that. I mean, it's purple, but it's picking up blues and oranges and reds and pinks from all these colours around it. Anyway, without further ado, do you want to see the back? Do you, do you, do you? Let's do it. One. Hang on. Autofocus. Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it worked. It worked. Look at that. It's not as good as Sherry's was. But it worked. I have got the 3D pattern, that's for sure. It's really pretty, and my little sequin stayed in the middle. See, that's for that one. That's for that one. I mean, it could have been a little bit better with the 3D. I might have, I guess if you make this a little bit thicker, your first layer a little bit thicker, you might, I think that's probably the good thing to do. See, I've only made it not very thick at all. So it actually can't like spread out and become the white like drop down and create much depth, if you know what I mean, because it's only thin. But I did do, oh, I'll show you one that didn't work, and I'll show you what I mean. Now this one my resin was too thin. I didn't let it set up enough. That's the top, and you can see where the blobs are. It's fallen through. The top's trying to get wispy, but the bottom is too thick. Now this is the other side. So have a look at this. See how that's more of a 3D look? Look how thick it is. It's much thicker. Like those are probably the same thickness, but this one's got 2 layers on it. So I think that the thicker layer works better. Can you see what I mean? Like it's getting a little bit of a 3D look in there. Like the bottom's dropped down and the top's still quite high. I don't know, I can't explain myself, but that's, yeah, I think the thicker one works better. So still pretty, but my resin was too thin, so it's blobby, dropped through. So I videoed it, but I'm not going to show you. But I videoed this one. I'll show you this one. So there you go. So I think in hindsight it would have been better just to not see through there and put a little bit of purple paint or mica powder or something in it. So next time, but we'll do this again, and as you know, I showed you I got all those different colours sequenced, so we'll be doing more of these. It's a big coaster. The Dalchem is heat proof, so I'll be doing some of these with the Dalchem Crystal Clear resin because the Barnes is not heat resistant. So yeah, look, it's not very thick. Definitely going to try this again, and maybe then I'll just have a little teensy-weensy layer of glitter on the back. Alright, enough of me jabbering on. What do you think? Do you like it? Did get the wave there in the middle, didn't I? That little curly bit. Well, I hope Sherry is happy with my attempt. Not as good as hers, for sure. Anyway, check out Sherry Moulton's YouTube channel. She does amazing work. Alright, I'll see you guys real soon. I'll set this up outside so you can see it in the sun. Alright, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.